Our deepest connections are more profound than we realize. Today, we explore the depth of spiritual unions, touching on the very essence of our being and relationships, inviting us to perceive them in a new light. We will uncover the intricate layers of spiritual bonds, understanding how they shape our lives and influence our paths. These connections are not just fleeting interactions, but are deeply rooted in our spiritual existence. They offer a sense of completeness and purpose that transcends the ordinary. By listening to these insights, we can start to see how these spiritual unions guide us, support us, and elevate our consciousness. This understanding opens up a realm where relationships are not just seen as interactions between individuals, but as a harmonious blend of energies, destined to unite for a higher purpose. As we journey through these concepts, we will learn to recognize these spiritual connections in our own lives and appreciate the profound impact they have on our personal growth. The wisdom shared can transform how we perceive our relationships, providing clarity and a deeper sense of connection. Let's accept this opportunity to gain a deeper understanding of spiritual unions and how they can enrich our lives, leading us towards a more enlightened and fulfilled existence. The metaphor of union in this context can be understood as a dance. This dance represents the intricate, harmonious, and dynamic nature of our deepest spiritual connections. Unlike a simple partnership, this dance symbolizes a fluid interaction where each movement is in sync, complementing and enhancing the other's presence. This metaphorical dance transcends traditional concepts of unity by emphasizing a connection that is not just physical or emotional, but deeply spiritual. It suggests that our connections are more than surface-level interactions. They are orchestrated by a higher purpose, guiding us towards mutual growth and enlightenment. The dance is a continuous exchange of energy, where each participant is both a giver and a receiver, creating a balanced and enriching relationship. Ancient texts, though not explicitly named, provide valuable insights into this metaphorical dance. These texts often speak of unity in terms of a divine choreography, where every step is meaningful and contributes to a larger cosmic performance. The dance is seen as a sacred act, where the participants are united by a shared spiritual rhythm, moving together towards a common destiny. Symbolic references within these texts illustrate the deep spiritual bonds formed through this dance. One such symbol is the idea of two souls moving in perfect harmony, reflecting the balance and mutual respect essential to a spiritual union. This harmony is not just about synchronization, but about understanding and supporting each other's spiritual journey. Another powerful symbol is the divine covenant, akin to a sacred promise made by the dancers to remain committed to their shared path. This covenant highlights the importance of trust and dedication, reinforcing that the dance is not merely for personal pleasure, but serves a higher spiritual purpose. As we explore the concept of the dance, we see that it is more than a simple metaphor. It is a profound illustration of how our spiritual connections operate. Each step in the dance represents a moment of growth, a shared experience, and a deepening bond. The dancers must be attuned to each other, responding to subtle cues and movements, which mirrors how we must be attentive and responsive in our spiritual relationships. In this dance, the partners are not just following a predetermined sequence of steps. Instead, they are engaged in a creative and spontaneous interaction, where every movement is an expression of their shared spiritual energy. This spontaneity reflects the dynamic nature of our spiritual unions, which are constantly evolving and adapting to new rhythms and flows. The metaphor of the dance encourages us to view our spiritual connections as living, breathing entities that require our active participation and care. It teaches us that through this dance, we can achieve a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the spiritual realm. The dance is a celebration of unity, a testament to the beauty and power of our spiritual bonds. By accepting this metaphor, we can gain a greater appreciation for the profound impact our connections have on our lives. We learn that these unions are not just about companionship, but are integral to our spiritual development. The dance becomes a symbol of our collective journey towards enlightenment, a journey that is enriched and elevated by our shared experiences and mutual support. As we continue to explore the depths of this metaphorical dance, we come to realize that our spiritual unions are a source of strength and inspiration. They provide us with the guidance and encouragement we need to navigate our spiritual paths. The dance, with its fluid movements and harmonious rhythms, reminds us that we are never alone in our journey, but are always connected to a greater spiritual whole. This union transcends traditional concepts by reaching into the core of our spiritual existence, offering a perspective that goes beyond mere physical or emotional connections. It is a fusion of energies and intentions that creates a harmonious balance, enhancing the spiritual growth of those involved. This union is dynamic and evolving, reflecting the infinite nature of our spiritual journeys. Insights from ancient texts provide a profound understanding of these spiritual unions. These texts, while not explicitly named, offer timeless wisdom that speaks to the sacred nature of our connections. They suggest that our bonds are not random, but are guided by a higher purpose, aligning us with our true spiritual selves. These insights reveal that our connections are deeply intertwined with our spiritual paths, offering a sense of completeness and purpose. One of the symbolic references found in these ancient teachings is the idea of two becoming one. This powerful symbol represents unity and completeness, suggesting that through our connections, we achieve a sense of wholeness that transcends individual existence. It is through these bonds that we gain a deeper understanding of our spiritual potential and purpose. Another symbolic reference is the concept of a divine covenant, which represents a sacred agreement between souls to support and uplift each other. This covenant emphasizes the importance of mutual respect, trust, and dedication in our spiritual unions. It serves as a reminder that our connections are not to be taken lightly, but are to be cherished and nurtured, reflecting the sacred commitment we have to one another. The exploration of these metaphors and symbols provides a profound understanding of the spiritual nature of our relationships. It encourages us to view our connections as more than just interactions between individuals, but as harmonious blends of energies destined to unite for a higher purpose. This perspective shifts our focus from the superficial aspects of relationships to the deeper, spiritual bonds that truly define them. These ancient texts also highlight the significance of spiritual unions in our personal growth. They teach us that these connections are essential for our spiritual development, offering guidance, support, and inspiration. Through these unions, we gain insights into our own spiritual journeys, learning valuable lessons that help us navigate our paths with greater clarity and purpose. The idea of spiritual unions is further illustrated by the symbolic reference of a sacred bond, which represents the unbreakable connection between souls. This bond is seen as a source of strength and resilience, providing the support we need to overcome challenges and grow spiritually. It is a reminder that we are never alone in our journey, but are always connected to a greater spiritual whole. These insights from ancient texts also emphasize the revolutionary power of spiritual unions. They teach us that through these connections, we can achieve profound personal and spiritual growth. Our bonds with others are not just sources of companionship, but are integral to our spiritual development, offering us the guidance and support we need to reach our full potential. As we explore the depths of these spiritual unions, we come to understand the importance of nurturing and cherishing these connections. The wisdom shared in these ancient texts provides us with valuable insights into the nature of our relationships, encouraging us to appreciate the profound impact they have on our lives. By accepting this perspective, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the spiritual bonds that enrich our lives and guide us on our journey towards enlightenment. Through these insights, we learn that our spiritual unions are more than just connections with others. They are sacred relationships that offer us a sense of purpose and direction, helping us to align with our true spiritual selves. These unions are a source of strength and inspiration, providing us with the support and guidance we need to navigate our spiritual paths. The exploration of these symbolic references and metaphors offers a profound understanding of the spiritual nature of our relationships. It encourages us to view our connections as living, dynamic entities that require our active participation and care. By accepting this perspective, we can gain a greater appreciation for the profound impact our connections have on our lives, leading us towards a more enlightened and fulfilled existence. The concept of time takes on a profound significance in the spiritual context presented. It is not merely a sequence of moments, but a powerful medium through which spiritual growth and redemption unfold. This period represents a sacred interval where past actions and future potentials converge, allowing for deep introspection and transformation. The lecture highlights that within this framework of time, redemption is more than forgiveness. It is a renewal of the spirit, a reclaiming of one's divine essence. This renewal carries immense spiritual implications, offering a path to release burdens and accept a higher state of being. Redemption, in this context, is a deeply profound process. It is about recognizing and reconnecting with the divine within, shedding old limitations, and stepping into a state of spiritual purity and alignment. This process is not just about correcting past mistakes, but about evolving into a more enlightened and spiritually aware individual. It emphasizes the importance of understanding our inherent divinity and the power we hold to redefine our paths and destinies. Unity beyond individuality is another powerful theme explored. This unity is described as a profound connection that transcends the individual self, linking us to a greater spiritual whole. It is a state where personal boundaries dissolve, and we recognize our interconnectedness with all of existence. This unity transforms individual perspectives by shifting focus from the self to the collective. It fosters a sense of oneness, where the success and growth of one contribute to the upliftment of all. This collective consciousness is a powerful force that drives spiritual evolution, emphasizing that we are all parts of a greater whole, working together towards a common spiritual goal. This unity is not just theoretical, but has practical implications for how we live our lives. It encourages us to act with compassion, empathy, and a sense of shared purpose. By understanding and internalizing this concept, individuals can experience a profound shift in how they perceive and interact with the world around them. This shift brings about a more harmonious and connected existence, where the well-being of others becomes as important as one's own. Resurrection and spiritual growth are examined through the lens of spiritual rebirth. This concept is seen as a powerful metaphor for personal and spiritual development. Resurrection signifies a new beginning, a chance to rise above past limitations and accept a higher state of consciousness. It is about shedding old identities and beliefs that no longer serve us and stepping into a renewed sense of purpose and clarity. Spiritual growth, as discussed, is a continuous process of evolution and self-discovery. It involves a commitment to inner work and a willingness to face and overcome challenges. This process leads to greater self-awareness and a deeper connection to the divine. By accepting the concept of resurrection, individuals can continually renew themselves, finding new ways to grow and evolve spiritually. The lecture's perspective on spiritual rebirth emphasizes the cyclical nature of growth. Each phase of our lives presents opportunities for renewal and transformation. By understanding and accepting this cycle, we can navigate our spiritual paths with greater resilience and grace. This perspective encourages us to view challenges not as obstacles, but as catalysts for growth and rebirth. In this context, spiritual growth is not a destination, but a journey of continuous renewal. It is about accepting the ever-evolving nature of our spiritual paths and remaining open to the lessons and opportunities that each phase brings. This approach fosters a sense of perpetual renewal and encourages us to strive for higher states of consciousness and understanding. By understanding these concepts, individuals can cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and alignment in their spiritual journeys. The themes of time, redemption, unity, and resurrection provide a comprehensive framework for navigating the complexities of spiritual growth. They offer profound insights into how we can transcend our individual limitations and accept a more connected, enlightened, and purposeful existence. Applying these spiritual principles can profoundly impact our daily lives. One practical example is the practice of mindfulness, which aligns with the spiritual concept of being present and aware of the divine in every moment. By incorporating mindfulness into our routines, we can enhance our focus, reduce stress, and cultivate a deeper sense of peace. This practice encourages us to appreciate the small, often overlooked aspects of life, fostering gratitude and contentment. Another practical application is the act of forgiveness, which relates to the spiritual idea of redemption. By letting go of past grievances and extending forgiveness to ourselves and others, we release the burden of negativity and create space for healing and growth. This process can improve our mental and emotional well-being, leading to healthier and more harmonious relationships. Forgiveness allows us to move forward without the weight of past mistakes, opening the door to a more fulfilling and positive future. The principle of unity beyond individuality can be applied through acts of kindness and compassion. By recognizing our interconnectedness, we can make a conscious effort to support and uplift those around us. This sense of unity can lead to a more compassionate and empathetic society, where the well-being of others is prioritized alongside our own. The concept of spiritual rebirth can be applied by setting personal goals for continuous improvement. Whether it's pursuing new skills, engaging in self-reflection, or adopting healthier habits, accepting change and growth can lead to significant personal development. By viewing each day as an opportunity for renewal, we can maintain a forward-thinking mindset that encourages progress and resilience. This approach can help us navigate life's challenges with a sense of purpose and optimism. In our relationships, applying these spiritual principles can enhance the quality of our connections. Practicing active listening, showing empathy, and being present in our interactions can deepen our bonds with others. These actions reflect the spiritual ideals of unity and compassion, fostering trust and understanding in our relationships. By nurturing these connections, we create a supportive network that enriches our lives and contributes to our overall well-being. In this video, we have explored the profound nature of spiritual connections and their impact on our lives. By understanding concepts like redemption, unity, and spiritual growth, we can transform our personal and spiritual development. These insights encourage us to view our relationships and experiences through a more enlightened and purposeful lens. Could understanding these deeper bonds transform how we perceive our own spiritual paths? Reflect on this question and consider how these spiritual principles can enhance your daily life and relationships. If you found this video insightful, please like this video and subscribe to explore more profound insights on spiritual topics. Share your personal interpretations and experiences in the comments below, and let's engage in a meaningful dialogue.